First of all, sorry, not sorry for this soil. You already know we grow things, okay? I really just wanted to come on here because I was in the garden doing my little garden chores and meditating and such, and I was called to pull cards. So I pulled cards and I did a short. If you didn't see the short that I posted, it says, "Are you still doubting it?" And yes, it was just posted right before this one. That's the part one to this. Y'all, you hear it's getting real out here, okay? It's getting real out here. But let me just go ahead and say real quick, these are the cards that I pulled, okay? And there are many messages here. I'm going to keep it brief. But I know that as a light worker, star seed, indigo, even just trying to be a good person, whatever you want to call it, enlightenment, spiritual journey, healing, this, that, and the third. I want to say, first and foremost, that you have done your job, okay? You have done what you came here to do. You're doing it now. You haven't even stopped. That's the thing. Even with no proof other than your ever deepening but infinitely existent relationship with the Most High. You came here to serve God, and you are. You came here to experience life itself as life itself, and you have done so. And in doing so and getting closer and closer to something that you know has always been there and always will be there, and along the way you've done what seems or felt like healing and helping, and you've raised your internal vibration or experienced a raise, what feels like your vibration is raising, what feels like an unveiling, and you've done the same for others. And there is a point now where it's almost, you may almost feel tired and like, okay, so when can I rest? The answer is now, because that's all you've ever had to do, and that's all you've ever been doing. There's nothing that you can do that has more influence on life than life itself. And we know that. We are shown that. Our awareness of it is, the scope of our awareness of it is expanded through the experience of it itself. So, when we say we're willing to do this for nothing in return, we mean it. But sometimes it gets scary because it feels like then you'll really get nothing. And you'll watch everyone around you get the things that you could have gotten if you had been more focused on getting it and making it happen. But you are being divinely led to experience life in the way that you did. And it seems like you've done a lot of work for a lot of people. And so now your shit feels delayed, like you could have been did this, could have been did that, should have been, should have did, because you knew then. And you spent time in between doing what you thought was helping others, but it was really enabling. And that's okay, because you had to learn that. You even got caught up in it. And for that, you sometimes feel upset. And that's okay. Because you've done this before. That's all that is the feeling that you've done this before, because you have. So just know that Gaia got you. You have not been forgotten. And actually, it's because you are so powerful. And you have chosen to, look at my feet, guys. I'm sorry. That distracted me. Let me stop. Because you have decided to come here and experience life authentically. There are no distractions, by the way, guys. But because you've decided to come here and experience life authentically, unconditional love, you are being stripped of all the places you put those conditions in, whether knowingly or unknowingly. So you must allow those things to fall away, just as you say that you're willing to. And any, like, the doubt and all that is fine. It doesn't really matter, just like it hasn't mattered before. That's how you got to up to this point in the first place. The thing is, though, is it's really asking you, are you ready? Are you actually ready for the onset of all of your fulfillment? Or is that shit going to shock you so much that it fucks you up? Real talk. Are you going to be so surprised by it that you don't focus on the energetic frequency to keep what it is that you have received? Because it's one thing to get in the energy to get it. That's the thing, Starseeds, light workers, soul family. We are the ones who are authentically here to experience keeping it. That's that the first shall be the last and the last shall be the first type shit. It's an individual and collective thing. Pardon my French. Realm Bridger. Always go back. Gaia, Earth, nature is the vibrational frequency of gratitude. So when you can be outside and nurture nature and give back and don't count your minutes and the input, just be vibing like nature vibes. Just like that's why nature teaches us patience. It's not because it takes time to grow things. That's just something that we've learned along the way. Everything's happening all at once. The idea, the vibrational frequency of patience, you notice, if you take away all of whatever comes to mind when you think of patience and you just think about how it feels to truly be patient, you'll realize it feels the same as when you truly feel grateful for something. There's no sense of waiting or wanting or lack. There's only thankfulness for what is happening in the moment. And so that's why we are being called into nature so heavily. It's not so that we could save the planet. No, it's so that the planet can save us. Do you understand? So don't let your mind loop you back into the cycle that you've already gotten out of, or you already did too many times, so many times. You know that, you know what doubt is. You know it's okay for it to come along for the ride. It just wants to be a part of the shit because it must be a part of it, because if you're everything, that includes everything. And so you will find your true self, your highest self, your real self, all yourselves. Every part of you will be found in Gaia. Looking right at alignment. Solaris Sublime. Luminescence. Letting your inner self shine. I just saw 11:11 on the timer. Letting your inner self shine through gratitude. All praise is due to the Most High. And that's another thing. Whenever you're feeling tilted one way or the other, I bet you I know how you can get right back centered. Gratitude. Stop thinking and thank God. Just stop thinking and thank God. Portal Keeper. Earth Star Chakra Initiation. This is always, it's a continuous initiation. It is a continuous initiation. If we have seen nothing else through all these cards, no matter what deck and however long you've been rocking with your girl, however long you've been rocking with Destiny, we have seen that this is a continuous initiation. Stop trying to get out of the initiation and get into whatever you think comes after it, because that's what is literally keeping you in the phase of feeling like initiation isn't enough. You should be proud to be continuously initiated into life, because that is the vibrational frequency of life. It's a continuous initiation, a continuous continuation. That is perfection. That is evolution, ascension, transcendence, enlightenment, all of whatever it is that you are trying to get to a after point of. And you know that you're not actually trying to, but it feels this tired feeling, feels like you're waiting for something and you know that you're not. So it's making you feel like you're doubting something. It's okay. Just rest. Just rest. Be still and know like you already do. Let whatever is happening in your mind be that. And that's how you go beyond it. It's not an effort thing. You just let it be what it is. Because you're beyond it. You don't have to engage with any of it, let alone every part. And I will go ahead and wrap this up, and let me just tell y'all, because like I said, it will all be found in nature. So I went, y'all know I got some stuff going on here, okay? Got some seeds I had planted, right? So tell me why y'all planted these seeds the other day. And literally 2 days ago. And I put this here cover on them. They were watered. And all the seed packets for them said that they would take 7 to 10 days. These Swiss chard has soaked, so I knew they wouldn't take that long, but you know. Yesterday, I slid the top over a little bit just to check the dampness. I saw it was still damp, didn't need water. I'm like, all right. Didn't lift it though. Today I lifted it, and what do you see? Not only has all the spots of Swiss chard seen signs of germination, but also all these seeds that said they were going to take however long. And guess what? Now some of them are a little bit leggy. That means they've been trying to get to the sun, but because this was covered up covering it up, they had to stretch. They had to stretch and find the light. And so again, I ask you, are you ready? Are you ready for your seeds to sprout? It's so funny too, because I literally found myself getting into like just this space of checking as if they're already sprouted, and then I'm like, Destiny, you're being impatient. Nah, because patience isn't about time. It's not about time. It's about readiness. Readiness is about acceptance, allowing, gratitude, faith. It's not about time. It's about faith. Mic drop. Alright, so family, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some more stuff to do. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And remember, you're never ever alone, even if you feel like you're by yourself, even if you are by yourself. The Most High is always here with you, as are we. We are soul family. So I'll leave you to ponder, but never ever too much. And don't forget, no matter what, to give it to God in gratitude. Peace, soul family. I love you.